Hey, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday. Paranormal question of the day coming up right after the intro. And I'm back. So, everybody, hopefully you are having a good Wednesday and it's cool and not so frickin' hot like it's been for the last 2 days that it has been up here in Wisconsin. And Anyway, so today, like I said, we have. Well, there are always good questions. I think in my mind, why else would I not ask them? Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about portals, and I think portals is a interesting subject in hand. I don't know how many of you have experienced portals or not, but that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'll just let a few people get in the chat here. Let me get this all shared out. And yeah, portals. And I'd like to hear your thoughts and how you feel about it, and if you experience portals, what were they like? The question of the day is this. So, if you ever come across a portal like you see in the movie Coraline, now, yes, I'm basing it off of a movie, but in a lot of haunted locations, there are portals said to be there, which are many, but that's kind of what I'm basing it off of today. And Friday will be another portal question as well. So that is the paranormal question of the day. And see how you guys all feel about it. This could be a short episode or a long episode. You, the viewer, decides. Oops. All right. Hey there, Tom. How you doing? Hopefully everybody can hear me okay. So today's question is portals. If you ever come across a portal like you see in the movie Coraline, what would you do? Would you gravitate to it or run away as far as you can and be extremely afraid of it? Do you want to know what's on the other side of the portal? I certainly do. There you go. It's always good to get done early. Beers already. Well, I suppose. Hey, Rick, how you doing? You would run towards it. See, I would too. Why not? I mean, once in a lifetime chance to see a portal like that. I mean, yeah, I would do it too, especially with all those colors in it. It's so pretty. Oh man, it's kind of like watching the Evil Dead, where he gets Evil Dead 2 at the end, where he gets sucked into a portal to the medieval times. That was cool, by the way. Well, that is true. That is true. Hi, Yvette. How you doing? Yep, yep. Adventurous, yes. It's always going to be adventurous. Why not? I mean, that's why we do the paranormal stuff. We're always adventurous and want to know what goes on, what makes things tick, what makes spirits tick, How does a sorry, how does a spirit come through those portals? I mean, do they just gravitate to it? Do they just say, "Oh shit, I'm here at home. I'm just gonna walk right through this portal and just make myself here"? Do they do it that way? You know, does something draw them to it? I mean, places places draw us to them, so I would think a portal would be the same way. But now, according with Coraline here, so if you do go through that portal and you go to the other side, it's exactly like what it is here, and you see your other self, I would be extremely scared. Extremely scared. I mean, finish each other's sentence? No, thanks. I don't want to see another me. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Probably a lot in Gettysburg, especially on that battlefield. Yep, doppelganger. Absolutely. Doppelgangers are and a mimic doppelganger mimic spirit. They're very fascinating, especially when it happens to you when you happen to catch one. Yeah. Hey, Lori, how you doing? Hopefully it's going well in the museum today. It's a nice day out. And Rick is saying hi to Yvette. So hopefully everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday. It's hump day, which it can mean many things. So, but yeah, I kind of wonder how much of a like a house, how many portals can actually be in a house, and is it different spirits that come through it? I mean, if you got a portal here in a closet, and then a spirit comes through that, and then you get a portal somewhere in a bathroom, and a spirit comes through that. Well, what happens? I mean, is it why is it they come in separate portals? Not really. Honestly, I have not found a portal. I guess what? How would you feel that it's even if it's there? You know what I mean? Hey, Carmen, how you doing? Well, hopefully work will go by fast. Too active today. Okay. Ah. So what's really getting you at the museum? I mean, is it the jail part of it? Is it the upstairs part of it that's kind of more active? Because now it's making me even more excited to go. I mean, when I was at the Carson Nest Hotel, we had a whole slew of things happening. As I'm sorry, I'm getting off a little topic here, but we had a whole slew of things going on when we had the tour, and people part of We Are Paranormal and stuff like that, and show them how the equipment works and go to different locations. Tons of stuff going on, tons of stuff. When I came to like 11 o'clock, and me and my wife were just, and everybody else kind of just decided to leave, and or go to bed. We stayed up till like 2 a.m. and it's deader than a doornail. But you'll get that in places like that, though. Ooh, window broke out. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And I'm sure there are. I mean, just have. I'm sure Kayla might pop in at some point, and she might say there's some portals there too. And I'm sure Taryn will say there's some there as well. Those two know more about Gettysburg than I can even think of. Even Dustin Heisey, he knows a lot of Gettysburg too. So he does some of the tours, I think, as well. So, but yeah, portals in general, I no, I haven't come across one. I wouldn't know how to if it makes you feel a different kind of way. Is it like lightning strike, like, or is it like cobwebs? And you're just walking a whole mess of cobwebs when there's no spiders there and no cobwebs there. So, is that the feeling of a portal? I mean, you can't physically see one, like how I'm putting it in the picture of your mind with Coraline, where you can actually physically see it, you know, in that aspect of it. But as far as everything else, no, I have not. And great question, Yvette. Great one. Anyone here have come across a portal? I mean, that way you can kind of answer the question I have. What does it feel like? What do you see? Is there a difference in the room? Is the room lighted more differently than the other? Okay. Okay, cool. Taryn's at work, so she won't be able to come in. We'll see if she pops in here. Maybe she will. She might be at work too. That's yeah, Rick. Can it be time traveling? I mean, how much can time pass when you go to one? I mean, sometimes when you're on a paranormal investigation, you have a sense of time loss. Now, when you have that happen to you, did you walk into a portal, but it didn't seem like it? You know what I mean? I mean, I've had that happen to me several times. Not an investigation per se, but earlier in life, as I was younger, I have experienced some things where it was a loss of time, and it's like, well, how did I lose 3 hours in the day when I wasn't asleep? You know what I mean? Or you're not at work, but somehow you lose, and it's not daylight savings time, but you lose some hours of in your day, and there's no way to account for it. So who knows? Maybe we do walk right into it and just don't know it, and that's what it is—a sense of time loss. Very good, very good question there. Let's see if Kayla pops in or not. She hasn't been popping in too much lately. In fact, Kayla's got a lot of big things going on down there. I think she's, I think she's filming with her husband with some things, and then she's got work as well. So, and it's summer out, so I'm lucky I have you all in here right now. With being summer and it's nice outside, and you want to take the time out of your day to come in and say hi, I greatly appreciate that. It tells me that you like what I do here, and want to listen to more of the questions that pop out of my head, whether they're weird, strange, or good. You're still here. That's great. Interesting. Okay, so now you're in the woods. That, okay. Oh, so you're behind the cabin on 360. All right. So now the land right there, um, land could have a lots to do with that one, Rick. And especially the way how cabin on 360 is. I believe there's two cabins there, I believe. And one is haunted more than the other, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so you found a major static charge. To the room. Okay, so it's a Samuel Miller, alright. So it caused a little big circle. Interesting. Interesting. Again, I mean, like I said, I've been busy, so I have to still look up that mansion there, Carmen. Give me some time there. I've been doing a lot of yard work, and sometimes I tucker myself out. Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Glad to see you here. Okay. Well, trees do. I think trees, the woods themselves, I think play into a lot of like a sense of time loss. I mean, Blair Witch. You'll watch that movie there. And sorry, I bring back a lot of old movies or I talk about movies, but it's kind of what helps me bring into some of these conversations a little bit, whether you've watched them or not. But the woods are a big thing in time loss. I've heard now within the last year or two or so, especially watching, was it Paranormal Caught on Tape? If you ever watched that one, they have it where if you like walk like 5 miles into the woods, you'll come across a set of stairs, just in the middle of the woods, leading up to nowhere. And if you go through that door, it's said to like they find you somewhere way out of whack. Sometimes they have found people dead going through that door, and or a sense of loss of time. So, so that's where that comes into play when I bring that up too. But you know, if you're investigating out in those woods, quite possibly you could walk into a portal and just again lose the sense of time. I can see that happening very easily, especially in the Virginia area, because you got the mountains and all that, and it's just it's what I would think. What do you think, Patricia? So today's paranormal question of the day is if you come across a portal like you see in the movie called Coraline, what would you do? Would you run to it? Would you run away from it? Be afraid of it? That sort of thing. Just kind of give her time there to type her answer if she's still in chat. Hey, Rick, have you heard about that? What I was talking about the stairs, magical stairs in the woods. Okay, you haven't. All right. Yeah, definitely. When you get time today or tomorrow, whenever, uh, type it out in Google and say a mysterious stairs found in woods leads to a portal or something. Check that out. There's quite a few things about it. Very strange things too. So I think that's something that captivate your eye and maybe get adventurous, but don't climb up the stairs though. It could be anywhere. That's one of those things. It's said it could show up anywhere, and they move. That's another thing. They move. Hi, how you doing? Okay, that's awesome. Oh wow, very very cool. Thanks for sharing. Welcome to the show. Hey, Kayla, how you doing? Yep, there's Kayla. Hey, Clement old. Okay, I see. Interesting. Oh yes, stormy days are good. Stormy days are really good. Uh, so Kayla, so here is the question. Have you? What would you do if you come across a portal like you see in the movie Coraline? If you have seen Coraline, where it is, lighted and all that stuff, would you gravitate to it and walk into it, or would you run away, freaking out? And Rick was wondering if you think there's portals in Gettysburg. Oh yeah, absolutely energies. Yes, there's lots of energies out there. You got water, you got limestone, you have storms. You know, absolutely, tons of energy out there. Okay, so you haven't seen it. Okay, all right. So you would go towards it. Okay, and on the back half of that questionnaire, do you think Gettysburg has portals in the battlefield or in some of those houses that are out there? Hey, Tom, how you doing? Okay. One was negative. Okay. Elemental portals. Hmm. Okay. And that makes sense. That makes sense, Tom. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So she hasn't witnessed anything out there yet, as of yet, Rick. But I'm sure there is. I mean, if you go to the fields and especially with all that, with all the death going on out there, and some of those houses that people hid into, I'm sure they hit a lot of people in those houses. Um, I can't see why it wouldn't be. That'd be my opinion, though. Yeah, there are spirits. I know. Yeah. No, I get it, Kayla. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, and that could be. That could be. Like I said, I think it appears different to a lot of us. I don't think not one portal is the same. And I think Tom can identify with this too. Is not one portal is all the same. They all can be different. We can identify with them differently and experience them differently than others. Which, Tom, you might like Friday's question, which is, we're going to stay on the portal topic on Friday as well. In fact, if you want to come in on Friday, if you're not busy, I start my show at 3 o'clock in the summertime, so Central Time. All right, so Kayla says she closed it. Sure, if you'd like to. Drop it in chat. People definitely would tap on it and see what you're all about. Absolutely. This show is for you guys, the viewers. So, and we have someone here that has stuff that they would like to leave a link and check it out and see what they're all about. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It does vary on the person and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. No problem. Like I said, I mean, I know you and Taryn both work now, so or you've always worked, but with Taryn working now, I get kind of lonely in here, you know. All right, awesome. So there's the plug that they have put in chat here, and when you guys get time, check it out, and I'm sure it's very interesting. I'll check it out later on. Thank you very much for sharing, though. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So Wednesdays I am on at 3 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock now, which would be 4 o'clock your time, I believe. I know. That's fine. Hmm. Interesting. So, like I said, I mean today, with these questions, they vary, and things are. Sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny today. I didn't know the topic I was going to do today until about 1:30 this afternoon. And usually I know by like at least 6 o'clock in the morning when I'm at work. So, and today it's just like, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do today. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I mean with the storms and stuff. Now, how nasty are the storms down by you? Is it just really big thunderstorms, or is it just kind of in those days where it's just gonna rain all day and nothing's gonna get done? So I'm just gonna sit here and watch the storm. Oh, okay. I was kind of lost in the last one you sent. I'll get like that sometimes. I'll get lost. Okay. Ah, see, we had good storms last week. I mean, I was waiting for some tornadoes to come in and get my phone ready to film something, and then it all petered out, and stupid lake effect killed the storm, and basically went around us. And that's another thing before get off the topic real quick. Storms on paranormal investigations can really impact the investigation and really ramp up things, which might. And I don't know if portals come and go, like they stay open for like 15, 20 minutes, and then they close up, and then another one appears somewhere else, you know and do the storms create that problem, you know open them, closing them, because of the high energy. Yeah, they're pretty short. Just get kind of used to them, you know hmm well, and that dogs do feel energy. A lot of times when they're barking at something that you don't see, it's something they see. They're seeing spirits too. It's not just us. Dogs, cats, they all can see spirits. Yeah. And sometimes for us too. I mean, when we're children, we can see spirits, but as we get older, that time frame for us runs out, and then it's hard for us to see. And some do have the gift that they can see all the time. With me, shadow people, I can see shadow people, but I have a hard time seeing shadow people. But full body apparitions, haven't seen one yet. And stuff like that. So that's um, it's one of those things. Yeah, it can be strange. It can be strange. It makes you think as to what's going on, but if it's not bothering you and it's not bothering the dog, it's and the atmosphere in the location hasn't changed. It's nothing to be worried about. It's just you know, it's just letting you know it's there. Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? So all your projects coming along there, Kayla? You guys making progress there? I think you were filming, weren't you? I think you and your husband were filming something, right? A documentary or something like that? I know it's been a while since I talked to you. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. See, I don't forget about those things, you know? Yeah. I think a lot of people find this earth is always changing. This earth is always getting weird. The weather patterns are getting different, are being different. I'm not going to go on that whole global warming thing, but as you notice that within recent years, storms have been more dangerous, more violent, more sporadic. You know, some places winter is more heavy. Out east it's very heavy with the winter. So yeah, this world is always changing. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Can't wait to see you put it out there for everyone to see it. Before I forget, tonight, don't forget to tune in to the Paranormal Brew tonight. Taryn has Dan Glidden on. Very cool guy. He's going to be talking about the Paracon he's got coming up, and definitely check that out tonight. Her show starts at 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. Yep, ghost boxes. Yep, they're different. Hey, Sharon. Long time no see. How you doing there? Sorry, I didn't update my time change. I start my shows at 3 o'clock Central Time on Wednesdays and Fridays now. Just for the summer. By the end of August, into September, I'll go back down to the 2 o'clock time again. I know you got that the gaming thing going on. Hopefully, all that's going to plan and stuff like that. Been kind of busy, so I haven't been able to really pop on Facebook a lot. And if I do, it's mostly just to pop on and say hi and back on out because I got a bunch of landscaping going on. But I tell you that community chat was fun. I like those community chats. That's good. That's good. That's what the positive feedback that everyone wants to hear, and I'll eventually get into some of this gaming stuff. I meant Phasmophobia. I'm gonna try and learn that maybe later tonight to how to get in there and play. I'm interested in it. Yep, they can. They can sometimes. They know they can. Like when the investigator's asking who's on a live chat, they sometimes can say that person's name. Absolutely, it's happened to me plenty of times. Next investigation is July the 5th. July. I'm going to be going to the Washoe County Historical Museum in Watoma, Wisconsin. The investigation is going to be me and my wife, and we're going to be at this historical museum. I've been there before for a tour, and I will be going live periodically during an investigation. I'm going to try and at least have two cameras going at the same time. My camera and her, or my phone and her phone. We'll have that going at the same time, so that way you guys have multiple views of what we're doing. And this the front part of it's kind of like a house form, you know, and then the back part is a jail. So, Lori, if you're on here, is it four jail cells or 8 jail cells? I can't remember. Sometimes it can be. Yep. Sometimes it strikes a chord with some sensitives online and mediums as well, second mediums that they have to back out sometimes. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Now with this place, it has Ed Gein's spirit, and then his mother Augusta is there as well. There is a couple of children in the attic. I believe a sheriff. And I might miss a couple of spirits here and there, but there's a German soldier that hung himself in the jail. And what else? And there might be another spirit who I'm missing. But yeah, it's packed full. Lori is on here, I believe. Hopefully, she can explain a little bit more of what spirits are there. But it's been active today, what she has said earlier in chat. So, yeah, definitely it's going to be interesting. And then they have an embalming table there, so I'm gonna lay on the embalming table and have the digital voice recorder going, and just see what kind of effects that comes out of it. You know me, I'll try stuff. I know, I know. There's a lot of people that want me to come out there, and in fact, Dom asked me if I was gonna come out there for the bash, and unfortunately, I can't because I really don't have the money to go out there right now. Yes, yes, it is. It's a very big combination. I will come out in one piece. Trust me. If I look a little weird on camera, then I guess it kind of got to me. But I will be laying on Ed Gein's. Uh, that's funny. I'll be laying on Ed Gein's jail cell, or the bed in his jail cell. He was only housed there for 4 days, believe it or not, but his spirit has remained in that location. But Ed Gein goes around that whole county. Okay, so it's not just to the jail, but it's everywhere else that he shows up at. So it's a very strong spirit he has. That's good. It's good. You need to get back into it. It's healthy for you. I think anyway. Just like anything else, you afraid from a while just because of needing so and taking a break, which is absolutely fine to take a break. But yeah, it's nice to see you come back and investigate. Rick will be happy. Oh, it's in Watoma, Wisconsin. So it's up here in Wisconsin. It's they're in Washoe County, so which is actually west of me, about 45 minutes west of me. So, be my first time actually investigating by myself with my wife at a location, believe it or not. She has done a few locations with me in the past, but this is the one. It's actually the first time that just me and her are gonna be doing it. So, road trip. Yeah, come on up. Come on up to Wisconsin. There's a few places here in Wisconsin that I think you enjoy. There's actually a Grand Opera House just downtown from me, but I want to get in there, but they charge astronomical amounts of dollars to get in there. Well, I know. I know it could be difficult. Well, winters are always a good time, though. Yeah, they do move things. 10 meters. That's a lot of meters there. I mean, that's what is that? 10 meters. That's like shit. I'm trying to think of it. 30 feet. I could be wrong. I'm thinking 30 feet. Oh, car. Oops. Oh yeah. Just let me know when you guys do want to come up here. Now, now, come on. 3 feet in the snow. That's not bad. I've heard worse. I'm just kidding. I know you guys out there, out in the east, you get hit pretty hard. Uh, yeah, 3 feet is. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Yeah, I do it all the time too. When I'm texting somebody, sometimes I text it and send it, don't realize that my brain's moving faster than I can type. So, no worries here. This is a judge free zone. Yeah. Well, you just gotta get a Jeep. That's all you gotta do. Get a Jeep. You'll be fine. They have Jeeps are easy to drive in the snow. I had to last year, and I ended up selling my truck and getting a Jeep. So I don't know. I don't think I'll ever go back to a truck. As much as I miss that I can't haul stuff, but it's not a lot. It's not like I do a lot of hauling, but I don't know. I just the Jeep for some reason just fits like a glove. It's kind of like my old Mercury Cougar that I had. It was like the 2000 brand new body style one I had. It's kind of like that. You know, four-wheel drive does help. Yeah, Jeeps are nice. Now, would you want a Wrangler? Is that what you want? Or would you want a Gladiator? I kind of wanted a Gladiator and the Wrangler. But, see, I leased my vehicle and I could not lease it at all. At the time when I got my truck, I had a Dodge Ram 1500 is what I had. When I leased that truck, I was just eyeing up that Wrangler so bad. And I wanted to get one of those Rubicons. And man, they're like 60 to 80,000. You can't lease those things at all. And of course, 2 months after I had my truck, then they came out you could lease a Jeep, of all things. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, the Gladiators have a bed. Those are nice. You can get some that are on sale. But yeah, the Gladiator is the first one that has an actual bed to it. Check them out. You might like them. And they're very versatile, just like the Wranglers. I mean, you can take the doors off, you can take the tops off, stuff like that. Still has a roll cage. I don't think I have heard that story. Yeah, see now I don't know if I don't know if I kicked myself in the ass. I I fell for the um it can be. It can be. It just depends on what part of Virginia. Um I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I think I might have kicked myself in the ass with this one, but I fell for the new Compass. It's a smaller vehicle. It's actually smaller than my wife's Honda, and it's all because of gas. You know, gas is king when it comes to money. So you don't have enough of this, and there's no reason to have a truck, in my opinion. And you're spending $80 to fill up your tank or $100. Hell, it just my wife just said it was what $60 to fill up my car. I'm like $60, like $30 gives me like 3/4 of a tank, So I don't know. Kind of wondering about that $60 that she said she spent, but I don't know. But that Jeep Compass, I fell for it, and I don't know. I like the style. I think it's a neat vehicle, and I get a frickin' panoramic roof or moonroof, which I didn't think I was gonna get. I got one. It's just a whole new style, and the Grand Cherokee's got a whole new style to it too. So I kind of might be kicking myself in the butt for that one. See, I don't like the Renegades. They're too boxy for me. Too boxy. Interesting. Cheap snob. No, you're not. Not at all. Oh, that's just autocorrect. You know how that goes. I missed one here. Rubicons are nice. I really wanted one too. No, they're not bad. I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like I said, it's incredibly hard to lease a Rubicon and a Wrangler, even a Gladiator. But I had the Compass, the Jeep, what's that? Cherokee, Grand Cherokee. Yeah, those are easy to lease. Same price as I'm paying for my truck, for Christ's sakes, but and it was cheaper. But I don't know. They asked me if I wanted a Grand Cherokee, and I'm like, no, I kind of I wanted the Compass, and of course the was it the Trailhawk? Yeah, I wanted the Trailhawk because it had the nice 10-inch monitor for the computer screen, infotainment center. He says, nope, you don't want to lease that one. I said, why? He says, because it leases horribly. I'm like, oh man. So I had to go down to the 8-inch screen, and I think I got the, what did I get? I didn't get no touring or the limited edition. I didn't get that. I can't think of which one it is, but it's still 4x4. It still works great. Yeah, see, they're nice, but they just lease horribly. It's like you got to buy it outright. I don't know. Static, yeah, static is can be a form of something hanging around by you, uh, for sure. And your energy might be pretty high, so just kind of keep an eye on that. Yeah, I know. I should be doing that too, but it's you get that urge every 3 years. I have the itch every 3 years to get a different vehicle, and the way how I drive and the mileage I put on my cars and trucks, I don't know. Just the leasing's a better option for me. Um, I really don't put a whole lot of miles on it, so in the end, it really helps me out in trading it back in. So it gives you more low value to it. All right, thanks, Rick, for joining us today. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, time is starting to wind down a little bit here. I mean, it is 4 o'clock, so we did go for an hour. No, absolutely, I agree. Okay. Hi, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Same here, Rick. Jump back in on Friday, and yes, absolutely, go check out Taryn's show tonight. She's got a really cool guy on there named Dan Glidden. He's going to talk about the Paracon that's coming up for him and stuff like that. So 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. So tune into that. Other than that, great discussion. I mean, like I said, there's with portals, it's kind of hard to, it's yes. All right, Kayla, thank you for joining me today. It's nice to see you back in here. Yeah, can't wait for your documentary to come out, and I'll give you a holler next Wednesday. So, and I'll know my subject by then, at least you think. So, and on that note, I thank you all for joining me today at on Hump Day Wednesday, and we'll be back Friday again at 3 p.m. 4 Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. If you're around, please pop on in. There'll be another portal question that I will put up there, and stuff like that. See you later. You as well. Thank you for joining me today. Yeah, it'll be another portal question on Friday. So I'll let you guys ponder on that one. And you have been watching the Paranormal Brew and the BB3 TV networks. Plus, if you haven't had a chance to check me out on the YouTube channel called MGS Paranormal, please do so and give a like, share, and follow. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll get some more videos on there and, product. And also, the investigations will be on the YouTube channel as well, too. So, with that, y'all have a great Wednesday. Don't work too hard. Sleep well. Enjoy Taryn's show tonight. And I bid you adieu. And so long, everybody.